I know in my notes and in our pacing guide, solving a quadratic equation with complex roots comes before the discriminant of a quadratic equation. However, I will start with section 2. So we're going to find the discriminant of a quadratic equation. So we're going to apply what we just learned in the notes. So the example, so we want to compute the value of the discriminant and give the number of real solutions of the quadratic equation. So we have 2x squared minus 6x plus 9 is equal to 0. So first of all, what is the discriminant? The discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. Right? Now, in order to use this, we have to know what a, b, and c are. So if you need, you can just pick the numbers right away, but if we need to write them down, that's perfectly fine. So a is 2, b is -6, and c is 9. Right? A is always attached to the number, is always attached to the leading coefficient of the quadratic equation. B is to the linear term, and then c is just the constant. Always. So if I was given, like if we said 9 minus 6x plus 2x squared, this is not in the form of the quadratic equation. This is not a, b, or c, right? So we would have to rearrange it to be 2x squared minus 6x plus 9, and then we find a, b, and c, right? So now that we know what a, b, and c are, we will just plug in into this formula. So we have b squared, so b is -6, we want to do quantity squared, minus 4, and then 2 times 9. Right? -6 squared, that is 36. And then -4 times 2 times 9, that is 72. Yeah. And then 36 minus 72, that is -36. Okay. -36, is that greater than 0, equal to 0, or less than 0? -36 is negative, so it is less than 0. Because it is less than 0, we know that, so we got to really be careful with our directions. It says give the number of real solutions. Since it's the real solutions, our answer is no. Real solutions. Right. And then I think in Alice you have 2. So you have to explicitly say what the discriminant is. Let's say discriminant. So we would have said 36 and number of maybe if we change this to number of real solutions, then it would be 0. However, even though there's no real solution, here's a concept question for you guys. If there's no real solution, but what type of solutions are there then? This tells us, since it's negative, that, and this is just extra, this is too complex. So maybe not complex. This is too imaginary solution. Right? So that means both solutions will have I in it. Right? And this is how you compute the discriminant of a quadratic equation.